one, and it's Ron from Ron's YouTube channel here, Ron Brown's YouTube channel, where we cover a lot of drones, cameras, tech gear, and gear associated with drones and cameras. But today's another drone video here. We got the long-awaited DJI Mini 3 Pro finally arrived. We did a unboxing, and we did a first flight already on the first day it arrived. And in the unboxing, we just kind of did a quick and dirty boxing. I mean, this drone's been in the hands of the early reviewers, for a while now, and even all the people in Europe got it about 2 weeks ago. So those people have all done, really, good unboxings, very thorough. Mine's just a quick and dirty one. And we, at one point, we even compared it to the Nano Plus. It's kind of closest competitor in the the mini drone space here as far as advanced cameras. So and that takes about 12 minutes. This video. So if you could care less about a unboxing or comparisons with a Nano, just skip about 12 minutes in and get right to the flight footage. I went out about an hour before sunset here, maybe even less, and so we did some low light testing. And with 2 segments, we flew a little bit, stopped, and then we flew it. I mean, like at dusk, the sun's like a drop below the horizon. So that's really a low light test. But even before we did that test, where light was going away quickly, there's a lot of shadows, a lot of dark areas. So you get to get a test to see how this thing will perform in not only we'll call low light conditions, but then after dusk conditions too. I mean, low light is such a big term, whatever, it can mean so many different things. But again, we got about an hour before sunset, and then we have like about a video from 5 or 10 minutes after sunset, and the same thing at the end. And that's a short portion, about 5 minutes, some quick clips of whatever. And keep in mind that I did not I did not have any filters on the drone. I shot at 4K 30 complete auto. I did not adjust white balance, exposure, anything. This was shot in normal color profile, not in the descendant light. So again, Dr. Auto at all the settings. So this would be and it was set 4K 30 out of the box. This is like filming like anybody would get it, just turn on and taking it up in the air. So okay, let's roll that video right now. Hello folks, welcome to the unboxing portion of this video. This is the DJI Mini 3 Pro. It's the latest mini drone from DJI. It was officially announced on May 10th, and you could purchase that day, and then about the 25th we all got notifications that the drone was shipping, but you couldn't track it through UPS until just a couple days ago. And it just showed up, minutes ago, really, via UPS. So we're going to do just a small unboxing here, because this drone, all the big reviewers reviewed it, weeks ago, and all the people in Europe got it 2 weeks ago. But just for comparison's sake here, to see how small this is, and then this is the one with the DJI RC controller with the built-in screen. But hold on, folks, don't go anywhere. Just for comparison's sake, here is the box. Here's the Evo Nano box. So you can, can see that if you put the Evo Nano box, you can't even see the other box. So yeah, you can just see how much smaller the box is from the from the Nano box. Now this Nano is a firmware kit where you get the case and 3 batteries, and this is not a firmware kit. So it just kind of fascinated me how much smaller the box is. So anyhow, needless to say, there that has nothing to do with anything. So okay, we'll bring the box up here again. It tells you it's under 249 grams. Sorry, 249 grams. Mini 3 Pro. DJI RC in the box here. You can get this kit with the standard DJI controller that's been on all the latest drones, or you could get it with no drone at all and bring your own controller. But I don't think those kits were available at launch date, but they will be. And here's some specs on the side here. Mini 3 Pro, ultralight, foldable drone, less than 249 grams, 4K HDR video, 48 megapixel photos, vertical shooting. I won't go down and read everything. You guys have studied all this on the website. There's the usual stuff telling you it works on iOS and Android. Of course, we got the controller here, so we'll be running a version of Android right on the controller. And here's some of the more usual stuff you see on the back of the box here. So, okay, let's cut it open and see what's inside. So we got our little box cutter here, and you always want to cut away from yourself when you're cutting this stuff here. So we'll cut this here, and let's see if we got enough of this off of here. All right, get that paper off of here, wrap. So let's kind of get that over to the side here, get that out of our way here, and see what we got inside the box, see how it opens. So I'm looking for the, where it kind of unfolds. And it looks like this is the point here. See that little green piece of tape? You need to pull that this direction here, whatever that direction is on the camera. Okay, so that little strip there, was the thing that kind of held it in place. We're gonna put that in the end here, so remember to throw it away. Oops, hit the floor. Okay, and here's that little protective thing there to keep the drone in place. And here's a QR code to scan you to get the flap if you're going to fly it with your phone. I do have a standard DJI controller, so I could also use this with the standard controller, use my phone as a remote, and maybe we'll do that at some point in a video, show you how to do all that. So here's a drone here. Now remember, this is a tiny little drone here. Let's see here, get it out of the back here safely. So there it is. One of the things a little bit different about this is used to have to fold most of the other DJI drones in a certain way to get the arms out, but this one you just kind of pull them out in kind of any order you want here. Now you got to be careful. The propellers, of course, here they're a little funny here being in the shipping box there, but you just pull these out in any order you want. You don't necessarily have to pull the front out first and the back out first. Like let's pull this one out first. That's the reverse of what we did the first time. So you don't need to know the trick there. And we kind of all knew from all the leaks that the drone, usually a lot of these drones have little legs on the arms that they land on, but this kind of lands on the body, kind of like Spark did. They have little bumpers here and here for it to land on the ground. And it looks like the way that it's angled upwards, though, it looks like it keeps the camera kind of way off the ground. So that's a good thing. It doesn't like sit way down here. Like, remember the Mini 1, the thing sat way low to the ground. So if your ground wasn't completely flat, you couldn't even do a gimbal calibration. That Mini 1 camera is so low. But this looks a lot better. And there's your obstacle avoidance sensors on the front. There they are on the back. There they are on the bottom here. And of course you have no side sensors on this guy. So and there's the power on and off button here. The battery's already in here. There's a USB-C and your memory card slot there. So yeah, there's kind of all the basics here. So let's put this to the side just for a second and see what else is in here. So let's see if we can figure out how to pull this piece out here, pull this back here, and here is that thing a lot of people have been waiting for, that new controller. And here is a little looks like a little accessory box here, so we'll do this accessory box first here. Let's kind of, I'm trying to get it in focus here, or in camera view. So I'm going to kind of just, I don't want to bring all these booklets out because you never get those back in again. I think that's everything but those booklets, and we'll read. We always read those over later, of course, but I don't see anything else in this. We're going to put them over here right now. So there's a a USB-C to, there's a USB-C to USB-C there, cable, let's see here, kind of standard length here. Sorry if I didn't have this in the picture before when I showed all the booklets in there. So I'm trying to keep the drone in the center spot here, so sorry if I didn't do the best job there. And here's your extra propellers. Here's the screwdriver, because these don't have the easy lock on ones like the the Mavic series. And it looks like you get a kind of a full set of propellers, and I see the screws in there. I'm not going to take this apart now, but you know, said a full set, screw all the screws you needed, and if you do have to change, use these new screws. Don't reuse the old ones. A lot of other videos will tell you the same thing. So let's put all this aside here and open up that new RC, DJI RC. These names are so hard to say for all these you know, these new controllers now. So let me try to keep this in frame here. There you are. We have the, you know, of course, the screen here. Now this isn't 1,000 nits like the RC Pro. This is only 700 nits, but it's, you know, feels like it's half the weight of the smart controller. And you know, you got your flight modes here: your city, your normal, and your sport mode. Your on off, your automatic return to home, pause button. There's your gimbals. You have to attach sticks. There's your video button, your picture button. Nice thing about this is, compared to a lot of other controllers, this has, just like the RC Pro, this has the wheel here to control your gimbal and the wheel here to control your zoom. Here it looks like some ports here, and of course your antennas probably built in there around there someplace. Even you can't see it in the thing there, but it's even showing you, like a signal meter showing you that's where your antennas are. So you want to point that towards your drone for maximum you know, connection. There's your gimbal sticks put in the back there. They got a place for them. There's a couple customizable buttons back here, so that's going to be, you know, real handy to hold like this and hit those with your big fingers. And there's like probably another heating vent there. Here's a USB-C port here. Here's a little, you know, compartment here, we'll call it. Try to show it to you. You know, there's a memory card slot, another USB-C port. I don't know why you have dual USB-C ports. I'm told that neither one of these will do HDMI out. So I know that's a big question for a lot of people. No, it does not have HDMI out. So I don't know why it has two ports in there. I believe people say this one's for charging, and they don't really say what the other one's for. So here's, you could put third-party things in there. I'm going to call them screws, so you can use a lanyard with this thing. But this thing doesn't have the weight of the DJI, you know, RC Pro, so you may not be a lanyard may not be as required for this as it is for the other controller for the bigger DJI drones. So that's it. That's, you know, this is not a firmware kit, and you know there is no such thing as a firmware kit this year. If you want the extra batteries and stuff like that, you buy that separately. It's two different prices depending on if you want the standard batteries, the ones that keep the drone at 249 grams, or if you don't care about that, you can get a larger capacity battery that will get you, you know, much more flight time. And I think that package is like 249, and the standard firmware kit is like 199. So you get a case. You know, again, the batteries I just discussed. I don't know. I think that's it. Maybe there's something else in there I'm missing, but that's the high points at least. So yeah, you know, before we get out of here, and I'm going to pause this video for a second because I don't want you people, you know, to have to wait here. So we'll be right back. Okay, if you want a size comparison between the new Mini 3 Pro and the Autel Nano Plus, here it is. You know, side by side here. The Pro looks considerably bigger. I say considerably bigger. It looks slightly bigger. You know, it feels heavier because I got the battery in this and not the battery Nano. But it seems like it's taller. It seems like it's about the same width. But this definitely feels like a bigger drone. I don't mean that means any better or anything, but it definitely has longer propellers on it, slightly longer propellers, slightly longer arms. So it just feels like a bigger drone. I'm not going to say it's any more sturdy or anything, but you know, it does feel, just on the, you know, the spitball on here, it does feel like it's a little sturdier, a little bit better better made than the Nano. But again, I'm just spitballing the first time or whatever. Opinions may vary on stuff like that. But if you wanted my opinion, I would say it feels like it's better made than Nano. But you know, that and $5 will get you a double latte down at Starbucks. So okay, well that's the quick and dirty unboxing portion of this video. I'm sure if you want to see a real you know, kind of soup to nuts, cover everything unboxing, a lot of the big channels already have those videos out. So but if you have any questions about this part of the video, you can just put them down below, and we'll you know, we'll address them in the comments. So okay, well, we're going to move on to the next portion of this video now. I'm back here. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing and first flight the DJI Mini 3. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of the, well, you know, unboxing, whatever. But let me know what you thought of the, you know, the video clips, the drone's performance in low light, you know, things like that. Again, I know you know, forget about the frame rates or whatever, because I had no filters on it. Who knows, I didn't even look. Who knows what the shutter speed was? Nowhere close to, I shoot 4K 30, so the shutter should have been at like 60 frames per second. It was probably, you know, like at 1,000 frames. I mean, I don't even know. So again, don't worry about the you know, the shutter or whatever, because we don't have ND filters yet. So, yeah, so let me know what you think down below. Was the video what you expected? Was it, you know, you happy with it? Did you think it should have been better? You know, remember, we're dealing with a what, like a 1/1/3 sensor here, so not quite a 1-inch sensor, but much bigger than the sensors that were on the sensor that was on the Mini 2. And also we have that wide aperture. That one is I got the drone right here. At 1.7 aperture, so a very wide open aperture, wider than what's on the Nano Plus drone, which is supposedly a low light beast, also like this guy is. And also I did a little bit of vertical video. I did a droney in it. You probably already seen this, but there was a bit of vertical video in there too. So and I may throw the pictures and stuff at that I took on the end, or maybe I'll put them in a separate video. I don't really know. Anyhow, folks, I'm going to stop talking. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you got anything out of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you think you're subscribed, go back and make sure you're still subscribed, because sometimes if you don't watch one of my YouTube videos for a while, they unsubscribe you. You think you're subscribed, but you're not. So check that. Ring the bell notification button, because I'll be putting a whole bunch of videos out on this new Mini 3. If you're thinking about getting it, or you haven't, and you want to get some tips and tricks, ring notification button. There's a new thing in there along the bottom where the thumbs up and the save button, all that is. It's called the thanks button. So if you want to help the channel out, go in the thanks button. You can start with donations as little as $1.99, and what this will do is will help me get more products on the channel to review. And especially with the Mini 3 now, I'm going to need to be reviewing cases, filters, all the accessories that come with these type of drones or whatever. And anything, any contribution down there to help me, you can go out and purchase some of these products I need to, to kind of complete the review for this drone. I'm also reviewing the Nano Plus. I just got that in too, so kind of side by side, Mini versus Mini type of thing. So okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, folks.